Welcome back to part 10 of the 323 build, guys. As you can see, the car's pretty much on the road, so let's recap at what I got done. If you're just tuning in for the first time, this is my 1979 Mazda 323 wagon that I saved. It was on Marketplace. I found it. It was $2,000. Everyone was saying to chop it up. Got the car, dragged it home, started fixing it, piecing it together with some of the bits from the car, bits that I've collected over the years. I got a motor for free off a good mate. And then, yeah, it's just slowly come together over the last, 3 or so months. So it's been a pretty quick build. And now she's done. She's going, she's driving, and absolutely loving it. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know below what you think of the build, and enjoy the video. All right, just got done painting the back inside. Obviously, it took me a while to mask up. Probably would have made sense to paint this at the same time as the outside of the car, but I don't know, maybe it would have been the same amount of masking because I had to mask all the hood lining up. But yeah, seemed like a lot of masking. Obviously had to cover the whole outside of the car so I didn't get an overspray on it, but it's done. Get this unmasked. Then I can put the back windows back in and everything else, all the trim in the back and everything. Okay, so here's the back unmasked. Glad that I decided to paint the whole way down to the bottom, and the floor and everything's probably just going to be black or carpeted or both. I got a few goodies rocking up for the car. Brand new dash mat, water pump, air filter that I'm going to try and make work, and some nice fender mirrors. Decided to go with these chrome ones. Really looking forward to seeing how they're gonna look on there. But for now, I need to get this thing out of the booth because I've got to use the booth for a customer job. All right, so I got these chrome fender mirrors off eBay. That should look pretty sweet on there. Marked out my holes. So now it's time to take a drill to the fresh paint. Just feels so wrong making holes in fresh paint. And that was obviously the world's bluntest drill bit. All right, so I've got 2 holes drilled there, but I obviously need to make this one a lot bigger. So I'm just gonna come in with the bigger drill bit. Probably wouldn't recommend doing that with one hand if you don't want to wreck everything. All right, got my big hole drilled, but it's not quite big enough, so I'm just going to die grind it out with the die grinder. And whenever you're using a die grinder, make sure that you're wearing safety gear, because these little things throw tiny little metal things everywhere that get stuck in your eyeballs and your feet and underneath your nails, and they're all kinds of fun. Also, make sure that you have the car protected. That's why I've got this bit of tape on there. Yeah, they'll fly around onto the rest of the panels, but it shouldn't be too much of a drama. Anyway, I definitely can't do this with one hand. So, all right, so just got done with the die grinder. That's how it came out. Now, obviously, if this was a big dollar resto, you'd make these holes before you painted the car. Or, if you were going to do it in inverted commas properly. But me and most of you are probably fitting your mirrors after the fact. So I'm just gonna spray some primer into the lid of the can, get a brush and just brush touch the bare metal on here so it's not exposed. So just got a bit of a primer on the brush. Use this Protect 458 primer. Really good stuff. Yeah, really good stuff. I like using it, it's good. You can paint 2-pack over it. It's really good. All right, and they are all done. Pretty happy with that. Alrighty, so just in here on a Sunday, got well, less than a week now until revival. Obviously not taking the car on the track, it's not Rotary, but I do want to drive it up there and at least park it in the car park. So where am I at? Just got the interior pretty stripped. Had some rusty spots on the floor, vacuumed it all out, washed it all out, rust converted them. All right, so my GoPro went flat the other day, but I pretty much got all of the carpet in. I went and picked up these bucket seats from my mate. There's 2 different types. So I'm gonna clean them up and decide which ones I wanna use. So these are very racy. These are a little bit more laid back, so I reckon, and a little bit more comfy. So I reckon I'm gonna roll with these. Just sit one in there, see what it feels like. Okay, my headlight surrounds and grille, quick paint. Giving them a bake, just gotta go fit them up. Front end is looking minty mint. Had to replace all of these globe holders, they're all rusted out when I bought new ones. And then diagrammed these holes out to make these fit in and glued them in and rewired it all, got all fresh wiring on it. And I like the way it looks, but I still want to paint the silver outline on the bezels and the grille, which I'll do, but I'm just sort of out of time. I need the car to be ready. Lenses I've got to trash, but they'll have to do for now. If you've got any good mint, brand new aftermarket, whatever lenses, let me know in the comments. I'll be keen to grab them. Not too shabby at all. Just need a grill badge. Mint. Minty mint. Much better looking than I thought it was going to be. Well, these lenses are a little bit crap up close. But, like I said, if you've got any, let me know. I'll be keen to grab them. Got my plate on, got nice fresh LED headlights. They are hectic. They're super bright.
Yeah.
All right, so first drive. I drove it home last night, but obviously couldn't film much. Weather's absolute garbage today. It's almost surreal just standing here and remembering seeing it on the trailer when I got it, you know, which was only a couple months ago. Let's see how she cold starts. Bit of choke maybe. Beautiful. Wipers. Beautiful. Still got heaps of stuff to do. Got no driver's side door seal. Gonna try and get that sorted today. And a whole bunch of other little things, but overall the car's seems to drive really well. Drove it home last night. Let's take it for a spin and see what happens. Let it warm up a bit before I do any, you know, aggressive driving. I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? You guys see that? Windscreen might be leaking, but that's okay. All little things to fix. All right, well, we are on the road, people. Tell you guys, it's a pretty rewarding feeling driving this car around. It's also quite strange, you know, like just remembering like when I used to drive these around, even with these motors in them when I was a teenager, but I remember them, you know, being quite fun to drive, quite nimble, fairly powerful, and it's amazing how you remember things, because this car is slow as fuck. It's got no power. The 2 litre, these old 2 litres just do absolutely nothing. It's crazy. I'm probably exaggerating a little bit. It does go okay, but seriously, like, there's just no power. Enough to make the camera fall over though, apparently. Just got done getting the car wheel aligned, got brand new tyres to put on. See so many people all the time, especially on the internet. Oh, you painted over the old paint. Oh, you should have bare metaled it. Oh, you should have got this sandblasted, blah, 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 blah. Do it if you're gonna do it properly, all right? I'm gonna give you 2 very, very good reasons why I do this the way that I've done it. The first one is, less than 24 hours, I've already had so much enjoyment, so many compliments, people at the servo coming up to me, been to the servo once, People coming up to the server, oh wow, the colors look so bright, oh the car looks awesome, blah, 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 blah. So the amount of enjoyment I'm getting, if this was a ground up resto, sandblasting, bare metal, all that kind of stuff, it'd still be sitting in the corner. Still be sitting in the corner in pieces. Okay, second reason, literally first drive last night. Case the guard. Scrub a tire on it. So, what's the point? Bare metal, massive, big dollar resto takes 5-10 years. What's the point? I don't see the point. Driving home from work. That color right there. That's the color that I wanted. This is the color that I got. Heaps happier with this color though. New carpets all done. New gear stick knob. New shift boot. New seats. Glove box lid on. New steering wheel. Taco. Just full 2003 style. With the seats and everything. The gauge. Just reliving my youth. It's awesome. Dash mat looks schmick. All of my rear trim's in. Sick. It's crazy to think that just a few months ago this car was on Facebook Marketplace, borderline about to be scrapped. I wasn't even looking for a new project, but something about this car just spoke to me and I just had to have it. I mean, these wagons really are cool. To have this wagon turn around and be done and back on the street in such a short period of time really just shows that with some dedication and determination you can achieve anything. I'm really super stoked with the throwback style of the car. You have to remember that back in 2003 there was no Facebook Marketplace, no online shopping, no eBay, nothing like that. If you wanted cool bucket seats, auto meter monster tacos, you had to go to the car parts store, most of the time stare at them through a glass cabinet because I couldn't afford any of that stuff because I was a poor safe student. If you wanted cool wheels, you had to actually physically go to the tyre shop, look through the brochures. 99% of the companies didn't even offer any wheels in Mazda stud pattern. To now be driving around in such a cool throwback style build, performance 15-inch wheels, bucket seats, monster taco, cool steering wheel and gear knob, it really is just a testament to my youth and the things that I enjoyed when I was becoming a car enthusiast. And now to have all of the things that I wanted back when I was a kid, it really is a dream come true. As you can see from the video footage, you can't wipe the smile off my face. And hey, the only other thing I really wanted when I was a young lad was a Rotary. So, let's see what happens.